What if I told you that I could pull a list of 50 local businesses in your zip code right now, and every single one of them is missing a website, and every single one of them is losing money every single day? And I could do it in under 90 seconds, not by scrolling through Google Maps, not by paying a VA, but by opening one tool, typing one search, hitting export. That's how smart agencies start their week in 2026, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works. So most beginners are still doing this the slow way. They open Google Maps, they search plumber, click a listing, open a new tab, search the name, look at the site, repeat 50 times, and that's an entire afternoon for one prospect list. So stop doing that, because there's a better way. By the end of this video, you'll have 3 things in your back pocket. One is a full walkthrough of the GoHighLevel prospecting tool. This is the tool that I use to pull a clean list of local businesses without websites in under 2 minutes. Number 2 is the exact AI website that you'll build for them for free in about 5 minutes using this exact tool I'm showing you right now. And number 3 is the 4-service AI stack that you're going to sell on top of that website to lock in at least $300 to $500 a month, recurring every single month. So stick with me till the end. And if you want to do this for yourself, check out the link in the description. I have a full step-by-step course on how to set this up for your own agency, along with a 30-day free trial of the exact software that I'm using called GoHighLevel to be able to do this. So let me show you the tool first, because everything in this video is downstream of having a clean lead list. If your prospect list is bad, your outreach is bad, meaning your build pipeline is probably empty and your bank account stays extremely empty. So let's start here. So here's GoHighLevel's prospecting tool running on my screen. I'll show you what it does in 3 steps. So first thing you want to do is you want to click Add Prospect and type in a niche. For this niche, I'm going to type in plumbers. You can use any local service niche. So you can do plumbers, roofers, dentists, lawn care, HVAC, a mechanic, whatever you want to work with. Step 2 is you want to find that city. And so I'm going to use Houston, Texas, and I'm going to change my search radius to about 20 miles and then hit search. Now watch this. This tool pulls up every plumber in that zip code from Google Business Profiles in about 2 seconds. You see their name, their phone number, their address, their star rating, review count, and the column that matters most is your websites. And so it is either filled in or it's empty. So come to this website button and just go ahead and click that. It's going to filter it so that the businesses without a website will show up at the top of the page. So look at this. There's at least 5 plumbers within a 20-mile radius without a website. And this is just plumbers. There are tons of other businesses and other niches that don't have a website, meaning this is tons of warm leads in under 90 seconds. There's no scrolling, there's no clicking through profiles, no manual search. And a lot of these businesses, even with websites that you look at, a lot of these were built in like 2002. And so these are super solid prospects as well. And so step 3 is if I want to add Plumbing Houston into my CRM, I'm going to use GoHighLevel as my CRM. I'm just going to click on this button right now and hit Add Selected Prospects. And that's going to allow me to select whatever pipeline and category that I have for this business. Now this is a demo account, so we're not going to add anything right now, but you'd go ahead and add that to your CRM and that would go straight to your GoHighLevel contacts. That way you have a campaign that's ready to go before you even eat lunch that day. And stick around because I'm going to show you the exact outreach scripts that you're going to use and the exact sales script that you can use to be able to call this business owner, get them interested enough to give away this website for absolutely free, and then book a Zoom call with them to be able to upsell them on 4 different AI services. And don't worry, this is super easy. I'll walk you through step by step. So why does this matter in the first place? It's because every single one of these businesses is a real prospect. If you just click on add right here, you can see all of their information. They have a phone number you can call. They have a Google profile you can use to build their website. And most importantly, they have a missing website, which means they have a real easy to prove problem you can fix in 5 minutes. So that used to be a 3-hour task. We just did that in literally less than a minute. And that alone is the key that changes the entire business model. So some quick context on why this specific angle is so good in 2026. Number 1 is the problem is binary. Either they have a website or they don't. And if they don't, you don't have to convince them that anything is broken. You just point out that they don't have one. That's the entire pain. There's no psychology. There's no psychology required. There's no pitch deck, no funnel diagram. The entire website column is the entire selling point. And reason two is the alternative is brutal for them. Without a website, every potential customer who Googles them sees a bare bones profile. There's no photos, no service description, no booking option. The customer hits the back button and clicks the next plumber on the list. The owner has zero idea that this is happening every single day. You're not selling a luxury, you're just plugging a leak in their bucket. And reason number three is the price is invisible. $300 a month for a website plus the other 4 services we're going to add on, which is a chat widget, a missed call text back feature, review automation. 1 extra job a month from most local services pays for that 10 times over. This is plumbers, electricians, HVAC, dentists, lawn care, pool cleaning. They all close a single job, and that covers more than a year of your fees. The math is just too good to ignore. And that's why agents and owners say yes on the first call. Because you're not selling, you're showing them money that they're already leaving on the table. So here's the outreach script to get them interested. This is the template that I use to be able to sell local business owners these services. So I say, hey, is this the owner? Awesome. Hey, Joe, quick question. I was searching for a plumber on Google and found you, but noticed you don't have a website. So I went ahead and built one for you with your business name, your info, and your branding. Would you like to see it? Don't worry, I'm not trying to sell you anything on this call. I just wanted to see if you'd be open to me showing you what we built for your business. Again, it's completely free. If they ask why it's free, yeah, good question. We're doing it to get case studies and before and after results. You get a legit high converting site out of this. So would it be dumb to take 10 minutes and I'll just walk you through what your new site would look like over a quick video call? Cool. I've got something later today or tomorrow. What works better for you? Pretty simple. Probably a phone call that's going to take less than 2 to 3 minutes. And it's just an observation and a soft offer. And the kicker is you haven't actually built it yet. The promise is the hook. What this script does is genius because it implies that you've already done the work. So responding feels like accepting a gift, not signing up for a sales call. So out of 50 calls, you might get half of those who book a Zoom call with you. And of those 25, let's say, 10 say yes and you send it over. That is your sales pipeline for the entire week from 1 round of phone calls, 1 day, maybe taking 1 hour. So let's say they reply, yes, let's get something booked. Can you send over the website? This is the part that used to require a developer, then a Wix template, then a designer. And in 2026, this is a 5-minute task. And here's the entire process. So step 1 is open up your GoHighLevel AI Studio. This is built directly in GoHighLevel. And step 2 is you want to grab the link to the prospect's Google business profile. So what you're going to do is you want to go back to your prospects and you want to find the business that you're going to work with. So let's say we want to work with Josiah and Sons Plumbers. We're going to come over here and hit add. And then I'm going to copy this business address and come up here and add a new tab and just paste that business address into the search bar. And I'm gonna go ahead and click Josiah. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just click on this maps page. I'm gonna click on share. And then we wanna copy this link right here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use this prompt and paste the Google business profile link right below it so that it says write a prompt to build a professionally designed plumber website for this business using the Google business profile link below. We're gonna copy this, go back to our AI Studio, paste, and enter. Real quick while this is loading, if you want access to a 30-day free trial to be able to use this exact software and be able to sign a client before you even start paying for the software, then go ahead and like the video, comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed. And I'll personally send you the private link to get my free step-by-step course, along with the link to get you the 30-day free trial for GoHighLevel. So 60 to 90 seconds later, you have a real website. You have your hero section, you have your service grid, your contact forms, your reviews pulled from Google, hours and addresses, auto-filled, and it looks like a designer charged $5,000 for it. The owner has no idea that you typed a sentence to make this happen, and that's fine. And then step 4 is you want to send the preview link. And I kid you not, most of them are shocked by how good this website looks. And that's the moment that you close. That's the most important moment in the entire business model. Now, here's what else is important. Do not hand over the website yet. Don't send a contract first. The website is the demo. The pitch is what comes next. So here's where the recurring fee actually comes from. The website itself is the door, but these 4 AI services are the rent every single month. You build them once and charge forever. So here's service 1 is an AI chat widget. You drop a chat widget on the homepage. You train it on the business's Google profile, the FAQs, and services list. Now, every visitor on the site at midnight can ask, how much for a clogged drain? And get a real accurate answer plus a calendar link. That alone justifies an extra $100 a month. Service 2 is called Missed Call Text Back. 62% of incoming calls to local businesses go unanswered. 62%. And every missed call triggers an instant SMS saying something like, hey, sorry I missed you. This is the team at Josiah & Sons Plumbing. How can I help? You're literally rescuing money from the floor. Service 3 is review automation. Every closed job triggers a review request by text and 20 minutes after the work is done. In 90 days, a business with 10 Google reviews jumps to almost 30 and their map rank explodes. And the best part is they thank you in cash. And then the last service you're gonna offer on top of the website is an AI voice receptionist. This is the big one. When the owner is slammed under a sink or driving between jobs, the AI voice receptionist picks up the phone, qualifies the lead, books the appointment on the calendar, and texts the owner the details. Charge an extra $100 a month for just that feature alone. And you add all that up, a website plus a chat widget, plus your AI text back, plus your AI reviews, and plus an AI receptionist, that is easily a $500 a month package. You configure each piece once during onboarding. After day 30, the AI does 90% of the work. You collect the recurring. The cool part about this AI studio is you can type in add a chat widget and it'll go ahead and add that on. And that way, when you're showing this to the business owner, you can actually demo this chat widget as long as you give it a knowledge base of the Google business profile. If you wanted to do that, you would just say give the chat widget a knowledge base using the Google business profile. You just hit preview up here and this will pull up the website along with your AI chat widget. So there's a few things I want to prepare you guys for, and that's why I created this entire page and template to be able to walk you through the exact close along with objections that you might get. Now, first objection might be, hey, I actually do have a website already. To that, you should say something like, cool, mind sending me the link real quick. They send it, you pull it up live. It's most likely it's going to be a website that is extremely outdated without a chat widget, no mobile menu, and the loading time is terrible. So you're not insulting their site, you're just showing them what's missing. And then you say, hey, you want me to build you a fresh one and set it side by side with yours? Completely free. That reframe wins 90% of the time. And then objection 2 that you might get is, hey, can I just pay one time and own it? And your answer is even simpler. Yes, of course. But the AI services we talked about are what actually make you the money. The website's the front door. The automations are what answer the door at 3 in the morning. Then walk them back through the missed call stat. 62%. They redo the math in their head and they pick the recurring. Most people lose deals at these 2 moments because they freeze up. If you study this, you won't because you've heard them coming. So there's 2 pricing rules in sales most beginners trip up on. First one is never quote the price over text. Always say it on the Zoom call after they've seen the website preview. The website does the selling for you. And number 2, collect the card on the call, not after. Either collect it over the phone or send them a payment link in the chat while you're still on the Zoom. They click that, they pay, and now the math, because this is the part most people skip and then wonder why they quit. 5 clients is $2,500 a month. That covers rent and a car payment in most cities. 10 clients is $5,000 a month, and that beats most full-time jobs. And if you get 20 clients, that is $10,000 per month. That is full-time entrepreneur money. And here's the wild part. With GoHighLevel's prospecting tool doing the lead list in 90 seconds and AI Studio doing the website in less than 3 minutes, you can run the whole pipeline in about 30 minutes a day. Just pull the leads, send texts, call these businesses, build sites, follow up. And once your GoHighLevel template is locked in, fulfillment is basically copy and paste. So 20 clients, 30 minutes a day, no employees, that is a real business that fits inside any other career or side hustle that you've got going on. And so if you want the prospecting tool that I just walked through, plus my 4 GoHighLevel templates for local businesses, both links are pinned in the description. The tool gives you a free trial. The templates save you about a week of building. So plug them in and have something ready before your first call. And if this video saved you time, the best thank you is a like, a comment, and a subscribe. It actually helps the channel a ton. And here's the truth. Most people watching this whole video are going to do nothing. They'll save the video, they'll tell themselves they'll come back, and they will not. Don't be that person. Open the prospecting tool, pull 50 leads, send 50 texts, call 50 business owners today. The whole thing takes about 30 minutes, and one yes covers your fee for the entire year. And remember, if you want my step-by-step course on how to set this up, along with the exact templates, outreach scripts, and the 30-day free trial for your GoHighLevel account, like the video, comment down below, and I'll personally send you the private link to get that set up. I'll see you guys in the next one.